This is a plasma fire from Mexico posted 3 weeks ago where she's trying to save her cows. And I'll just cut to the good parts where you can tell it's a plasma fire, the things that I can see that prove it's a plasma fire.
Logo lá, ó, passando pro vizinho.
Most of what proves this is a plasma fire is the fence posts and the way they're burning, so check out this one that she's about to walk past. It's burning more from the top. Real fire burns from the outside in and from the bottom up. Plasma fire burns from the inside out and often from the top down.
Se fosse uma casa, tinha morrido todo mundo, porque o caminhão não vem nem... Pode morrer, todo mundo já ligou e nada do caminhão da prefeitura aparecer.
That fence post right there has a little bit of blackened at the bottom, and then it has about 1.5 feet of unblackened, unburned, before it reaches the top 3/4, which is fully engulfed and glowing red hot. The unburned area proves it didn't burn from the bottom up, which is how real fire burns, and you'll see them up close where they're clearly burning from the inside out and top down.
Olha a situação. O gado passou pelo fogo, tá ali, ó. E não dá pra ir lá porque olha, pessoal.
That one is burning on the inside more than the outside, and from the top more than the bottom, and you can clearly see the unburned area in the middle, which means it didn't burn from the bottom up and from the outside in. It's burning from the inside out and from the top down.
É muito triste. Olha o gado. Tá aqui, ó. Nossa, eu vou mostrar pra vocês. Olha. Olha que judiação. Olha a cerca. Pegou toda a cana daqui, todo o alimento de gado. Porque senão é perigoso ser explodido.
That fence post has a spot burning right in the middle, red hot, and unburned below it and above it. And there's a straight line on the corner of the fence post where the burning stops. Right here, there's a straight line on the corner of the fence post where the burning stops. And the fact that it's only burning between here and here, and it's unburned above that and below that, proves it's plasma fire, electricity-based fire. Here in a minute, I'll show you a branch falling off of the tree, which doesn't happen in a normal fire that burns from the bottom up and the outside in, only because these burn from the inside out and super hot at one point and unburned right next to it. Does it burn a spot to such a degree that the limb falls off the tree? If I had close-ups of this tree glowing, I could show you. Some more fence post action here in a second. The one burning on the ground right there at the bottom right is glowing red hot at both of the ends, but not burning in the middle. Another telltale sign of plasma fire. That one is burning from the inside out. All of these reeds, if I had close-ups of those, I could show you that they just burnt on the tips and on the edges of the leaves, not the full weed. That doesn't happen in regular fire. They were electrified. That tree burning off in the distance is burning at center mass. which is a pattern that I've noticed and documented before. Notice it's only burning right at the center where all the branches come together. Center mass, where the trees explode sometimes.
Olha lá no fundo, ó. Chegar atrás lá no canto, ó, o fogo. Esse amarelinho aí é tudo fogo, pessoal.
See the branch fall?
Esse amarelinho aí é tudo fogo.
The falling branch would not happen in a regular fire. It's like a fuse that breaks. A car fuse is a certain diameter of a wire, and when it gets too much energy flowing through it, it snaps the wire. Same thing with these branches. They snap like fuses. There it goes. That doesn't happen. There was actually 2 branches, it looks like, that fell off. The top one hit the second one, I think. 1, 2. That doesn't happen in a real fire that burns from the outside in. That's what clued me in my first plasma fire, where I saw all these unburnt branches on the ground with only a circular burn spot at the end of the branch where the branch connects to the tree. Again, notice this log on the ground burning on both ends but not in the middle. Real fire don't work that way. Wait for it. Right there. It's burning from the inside out. And there's the unburned spots in between. There's a third one. There's one that shows the plasma fire burn pattern. There's a second, burning unevenly. And there's a third, with a spot in the middle that's burning highly. And there's a fourth. I could show you all the burn patterns on all of these in the aftermath that prove that it's all plasma fire. This one coming up, you'll see it's stuck to the fence, but the bottom part is missing. This is a pattern I've shown over and over in previous ones. That post is missing the bottom foot or 2, yet some of the spot in between is unburned and it's burning on the top. Regular fire don't do that. Regular fire doesn't have glowing red spots along the post and the bottom couple feet missing and unburned spots elsewhere on the post. It's been electrified. That tree is glowing red hot in the center, but the branches aren't burning. 1000% plasma fire going on here. The side of the post is burned and not the whole thing. Notice the left side of these posts. I went back a little too far, but notice the left side of these posts is burned. As we come up, I'll count them as we go by. There's multiple of them where the same side is burned. The left side, right. There was 1, 2, 3. There's more. There's another one with the burned bottom. There's 3 of them with the burned left side, and there's another one with the burned bottom part missing. Yet the rest is, there's 1, 2, burned bottom part missing, another one burned on the left side, but not the other side of the post. It's 1000% plasma fire. When you've seen the burn patterns and been studying it for 6 years, it becomes easier and easier to see. That tree is burning in the center, yet still has unburned leaves all over it.
Acessar para cá. Deixa eu consigo trazer eles aqui.
I'm just going to add this on because you can see a separate small fire burning apart from the rest of the fires. Right here, he'll pick up this branch and show you. And he'll tell you if you understand Spanish. Right here. This separate fire just sprang up from the ground. And the wind is blowing toward the other fire, not from the other fire this direction, toward the other fire. so a spark couldn't have flown over there and started that fire. This happens to be the Dragon, UAP Dragon video.
Bora, bora, bora.
Bora, bora, bora.
Bravissimo.
Rappuccino.
Bora, bora, bora.
Here comes the UAP Dragon. Meow.